Well, hi there. Colin Lem, aka the Tone Wizard here, and I hope you're doing very well wherever you may happen to be out there in the wide world today. I'm doing pretty good. I have to say I worked all day in the pissing rain. Wasn't sure if I was going to make a video this week at all. I was so downtrodden, but hey, here I am, and I got a beer going. Cheers to you. I'm actually going to be embarking on Sober October this Friday, which is something I haven't done in a couple years, but is sorely needed here. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that. There's probably going to be a lot more videos coming out when I do that, because I will have sweet fuck all else to do. And hey, you know what? If you out there want to join me on that, feel free to do so. It's not going to be bad for you. I promise. The bald guy told you to do it. So this is a new segment. It's called Bald Reactions. Everyone else is doing it, so why not me too? That pretty much sums it up. I'm not; these kind of videos aren't going to take over my channel, but I actually did a video revisiting the Insane Clown Posse, their song "Hocus Pocus," after an argument I got in with a stripper at my bachelor weekend a couple of weeks back. You can check that video out on my channel. But it was kind of fun, and yeah, I even had some clowns chime in here. Yeah, these two people. Eddie Rock said that was not terrible. Whoop, we'll take it. Whoop whoop. And then a little clown emoji and a balloon emoji. Obviously, he's into the ICP there. And another user, John Donahue, who's both of them aren't subscribers, says MMFWCL whoop whoop, which I had to actually Google that. It means much. Fuck, I've already forgotten. But it means much. Jesus Christ. Come on now. Much motherfucking wicked clown love. That's what that means. Jesus, I'm already screwing this video up here. But you know what? We're going to keep fucking rolling here. We're going to keep rolling. No, but it was kind of fun. And I put out another video asking for some suggestions to do other reactions. And here we are. So I did have a couple that came in. We're going to get right into this here because I'm on fumes here. But Senior Dia, who's a regular commenter on the channel, says, I always like to turn people on to this collaboration from 1969, the Super Show, the last great jam of the 60s. Now, Senior Dia, I did check that out. I actually watched most of the film. I was kind of beard up, and I really enjoyed it. It's kind of a long thing, so I don't think I wanted to use it. And also, a lot of those artists are fucking massive, and when I've done stuff with really well-known artists, especially classic rock artists, the videos have been blocked and taken down. So I really like that, and I'm going to put a link to that. You should check it out in the comments. It's a concert that was in '69, filmed in a warehouse in London, I believe it was. It featured Led Zeppelin, Buddy Guy, Jack Bruce, Buddy Miles, Dick Hextall, Smith, Chris Mercer, Stephen Stills did a really good jam. Jimi Hendrix was apparently supposed to play, but he missed a plane from New York. And yeah, there's just a ton of guys on there, big blues guys and jazz guys from the 60s. I watched about 30 minutes of it, the first 30 minutes of it, and it was fucking fantastic. So if you're into classic rock, great guitar playing, blues guys, jazz, drumming, all that sort of shit, definitely check that out. But this was the one that I went with from the comments. Starkdar, who I believe is Steve, who I actually know from Vancouver Island, he asked me about Mr. Bungle, and he gave me a suggestion of a song from the album California. And I'm going to watch this one. I'm going to check this one out. The other one was about 7 minutes. This one was about 5 minutes. So I thought it would be, pardon me, a little better. Also, just touching in with some of the other comments, Bob Urso said he was recommending King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, and I have to say, honestly, a lot of people were posting that when I was doing my Getting into Frank Zappa series, which you can check out on the channel. You can also subscribe if you feel like it. Oh, that's in the fucking way, prick job. Anyways, you can check out those other shows. I did a Getting into Fish one, I did a Getting into Frank Zappa one, and I did a long-running series on Ween that you can check out. But Bob, I think, and a number of other people have recommended King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard, and I have to say I have checked that out. I watched the live concert they put out a little while back, and I think I'm going to be starting a whole new series on King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard. So that's hopefully coming up here in the next month or so. But I'll put a link to the live show that I watched if you're not familiar with the Giz, because it is fucking worth checking out. So thank you for that, Bob, and thank you as well, Senior Dia, for your suggestion. And Kevin Bosick, who's also a regular commenter on the channel here, who's sent a lot of cool things my way, he recommended Porcupine Tree, the song Anesthetize, which I have a hard time saying. And Darren Logan sent in a link that was to a band called Man Man. Now, I am going to check those out in a future video, so I won't need suggestions for the next couple of these that I'm going to do. Thank you very much for sending those in. But I think, in the spirit of not being too long-winded like I am in most of my videos, I've already burned through almost 5 minutes anyways. Some people are probably tuned out, but that's what I do on this channel. I fucking talk. I drink beer. I listen to music. I talk about music. I drink beer. I read comments. I make fucking stylish logos. I worked myself up there, but you know what? Let's get into this here. So the song is Mr. Bungle. Now I've actually heard a little bit about Mr. Bungle over the years. I think some friends showed me their stuff a long time ago. I think it's Mike Patton. Is it Mike Patton? Is that the guy who's in there? I'm not too sure. I might look into that afterwards. But I know very little. I've been showed a little bit, but from my recollection, it was kind of discordant, all over the place music, maybe a bit avant-garde. Maybe I just, my tastes weren't very discerning at the time when it was introduced to me. I don't know. I seem to remember a song that had something along a line like "Stay Away from the Construction Yard," but that may have been a band called Cephalic Carnage. I think I was showed those two things around the same time. That's a really heavy metal grindcore band that you should check out. But anyways, let's check this out. This is Mr. Bungle with Retrovertigo, and this is the music video, and hopefully it doesn't get blocked and I can share this video. So thank you very much, Starkdar, for sending this my way. Thanks, Steve. Oh, this has a very thoughtful. You know what? This is nice reflecting music for a nice rainy day today. Got a Fender Rhodes going there. That's nice. Is this Mr. Bungle? Huh. It's got some. That's what happens to your ears when you've worn a COVID mask for a decade. I don't think that's Mike. I don't know anything about this, but I don't think. Well, we got some illicit drug use. I'm feeling it. Up it goes, and in it stays. Okay, this obviously isn't the band. I think this is an official music video too, but honey, I'm home. I just fucked the secretary. I had a DLR camera. A nice cheese and cracker spread there with some red wine. I've never had an argument over cheese and crackers. I find it to be a very agreeable accompaniment to a leisurely afternoon. Get life. This might be too reflective for me today. I gotta say I'm a little tired. I was hoping it would pep up like this young. Look at that. That's how you act around the neighbors. You gotta maintain appearances. Clink, clink. There's a lot of unspoken sexual tension around this table. I want to imagine that Ween's Your Party is playing in the background right now during this little gathering. If you know, you know. Uh-oh. Is that Jesus? Go for the butter. Hold on. Was that the butter knife or the steak knife? Let's check it out. I think that was a butter knife. That was a butter knife. What are you reaching for the fucking butter knife for? You break the wine glass and stab with the stem and the shards on the end. Give it a little twist right in the jugular. Get fucking Jesus off your back there for crushing into this nice dinner party. What an absolute prick. Oh, Jesus. Don't bring a butter knife to a giant revolver fight. That's the first lesson they teach you in dysfunctional, cocaine-addled, infidelity, situational dinner parties. Jesus, let's keep going. Woo. Well. Ooh, the boiling water to the face. There it is. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. He had the bottle. All it was missing was the twist. This deranged kid is loving the shit. And we got Scream Mask Samurai people in the background here. Oh, the old down you fucking go. This guy got away, though. Ah, in the back seat. Classic. Always check the back seat. If you're trying to get away from something or somebody, you know what? Every time you get into the car, check the back seat. That's why I drive a pickup truck. There is no back seat. I'll never get done like these pricks by these, you know, what these I don't even know what this is. Some golden Scream Mask guy. I don't know I don't know what's going on. Goo in my beer. Okay, so that was Mr. Bungle Retrovertigo. I have to say, if I'm gonna be completely honest, I didn't really enjoy the song. It wasn't my vibe. It wasn't the vibe for today. It wasn't a vibe I ever recall having. So definitely not my cup of tea. It was a brooding kind of melancholy thing. I have to believe that there's maybe. I would imagine that they shift around in their stylistic choices, but it was not for me, and I did not enjoy it. And the video, I mean, maybe if it was when somebody had first shown me Mr. Bungle, and I just seen that video at that point in my life, maybe I would have been more impressed with it. But I was not. I didn't enjoy it, man. I've been outside working all day, and there's goop coming out of my eyes. I'm sorry if that makes it into the video. But anyways, yeah, I didn't really enjoy it. And it was not for me. But let me just check out some information about Mr. Bungle here. Was I right about them being Mike Patton? Mike Patton's a guy, by the way, who a lot of people keep foisting towards me. They point out his other projects like Tomahawk and stuff that he was in, and I just don't get it. It's just not for me. I don't know why. I think is he Faith No More as well? That whole thing. Like today, I was out there working away. I had my work tunes on. I had a little '90s playlist going. And I think some Faith No More came up, and it just doesn't do it for me. So I don't know what it is. It just doesn't do it for me. I'm sorry. I wanted to like Mr. Bungle based on the merits of the name alone, but it's just not happening. And I hate to be negative, but hey, you know what? I have been out in the rain all day. Maybe some of that rain's got... Oh, my freaking internet's going all slow here, folks. The fucking web is going fucking slow here on me. Goddamn pricks. There it is. Anyways, yeah, it is Mike Patton. And... that album was 98 to 2000. So yeah, maybe if I'd seen a video like that back then, it could have changed me. I don't know. At that time, I was listening to much heavier music. And yeah, the brooding emotional thing there just didn't do much for me. I'm sorry. But hey, by all means, if you're a Mr. Bungle fan, please throw me some more shit my way. If you know about this channel, I did a Getting Into Fish series where... you know, I didn't really like fish. I had a lot of preconceived notions about fish, and my mind can be changed. It was the same thing with Zap. I quite enjoy that stuff now, but please send me some stuff your way. And if you've enjoyed any part of this saturated video here, please subscribe to my channel and check out some of my other shit, and I'll share links to everything I've talked about in the video. So I'm going to end it there, keep the video short, but thank you for tuning in. I'll see you on another video. Take very good care of yourselves, and Yeah, watch those fucking cheese parties. They can really escalate quite quickly.